Alright, first 5-man dungeon. Cobalt Lair, Infernal Kitchen. Didn't realize I even had this available to me. So we're going to do it today. I figured I might as well make a video of it. I don't feel like streaming. I was going to stream after the maintenance, but I decided not to. I don't know why. I think I was just lazy. I started binging with Babish. That was a weird sentence I thought I'd never say. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing Cobalt Lair, Infernal Kitchen. I got a quest for this dungeon. That's why I kind of figured out because it's weird. It goes the 2-man stuff, then it goes the 5-man stuff, but the 5-man stuff isn't the dungeons. The dungeons are actually below that, and you actually get your first dungeon at level 20. And I actually didn't know that. I didn't know that it went down further. So, but yeah, we are here. You're here to enjoy a nice 5-man with these people. Let's see how it goes. Kind of scared. I might be a little rusty because I haven't really been doing too well with my with my archer. I haven't really been enjoying my archer. Also, if you hear any noise in the background, my puppy is going berserk because he wants to go play, but we're not going anywhere right now, so he's kind of upset.
Hey, my first dungeon.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to pull aggro. That'd be bad.
I don't know how the system works. We have a bunch of casters in here. Literally, I think I'm literally the only person who's not a priest or a priest or a mage. That's fun. Ooh boy. Drop loot? Does he drop loot? Instantly with the loot. Okay, that's for some reason still going. That's oh, the boss is dead and that's still going. Oh, is there something in there? Is there something in there? I see it. I don't even know. Oh, my eyes! Jesus Christ! Hello, people. I am here. So I think I might start leveling up my Berserker, because I've actually been having a lot of fun with the Berserker. So I think I might level her up. And also, I have a character who's around my, who's around my archer's level. Oh my goodness. He is you can play at that game, buddy. Haha, you didn't realize I was playing too. Fucker. Oh, I guess these aren't bosses. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're just oopsie. For some reason, these archers are aggroed on me. It's weird that they're not doing okay, tank healer DPS kind of deal. It's super. Usage has been permitted. Or interrupted. I said permitted. That's funny. Let me sit here and eat real quick. Yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about dungeons so far. Oh, hello. Oh, well, okay. I guess he just interrupted my entire healing process, but good thing I stocked up on these potions. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know what's going on. This is my first time doing this dungeon, so I have just the slightest bit idea what I'm doing, and it doesn't feel as controlled as say a dungeon in World of Warcraft. This seems a little like kind of chaotic with kind of how we're all matched up. I guess you know, the developers are just like, who fucking cares, man? Got a bunch of DPS. Go wild. Go nuts. Shit. I actually kind of want to play a priest. Oh, okay. Hey, what's going on, everyone? So, I made a little bit of an oopsie. Well, my girlfriend and my dog were going berserk in the background. I ended up stopping my recording. There was an attempt before this on this boss fight, and that's kind of why you saw that little. That's why you saw that cut. That's because they were going berserk in the background, and I didn't want you guys to having. Oh, okay, that's not proper English. I didn't want you guys listening to a 9-month-year-old puppy and a 24-year-old grown woman screaming in the background like a bunch of banshees. So I decided to stop the recording, and originally I muted my mic and was going to just continue with the recording, but then I was like, okay, no, I'll just stop the recording and then I'll just edit that out. So that's what I did, and I just ended up shortening the video just a little bit by editing out the first attempt on this boss, because we ended up getting our asses kicked. So ended up editing that out as well. So this is the second attempt, which was the successful attempt, even though we still kind of got our asses whooped. But at this point, I had a good bit of the mechanics known, so I performed a little bit better. But yeah, I just real quick before I kind of go, because I'm just gonna let the rest of the video play, because I'm not gonna sit here and talk for like 29 minutes or whatever, however long this second bit of footage is. I will say that I'm not a big fan of the way the 5-man dungeons work in this game. Maybe it's just because I'm used to playing World of Warcraft, where you have your tank, you have your healer, and then you have three DPS. In this game, we had all arranged, no Zerker, no Crusader to kind of be somewhat of our tank, to kind of hold aggro, because you'll see, I believe in this footage, you'll see me take aggro a whole lot, which was kind of fucking ridiculous. It was not fun as being a ranged DPS to have to sit there and kind of somewhat act like a melee DPS. It kind of just didn't really make a whole lot of sense, and honestly, playing this dungeon was kind of not really that fun to me. I don't know, like, the more and more I kind of get into this game, the more and more I get, like, to later, like, a little bit more later on, the more and more I start to realize I really feel like this game wasn't meant for a whole lot of players, because there's just so many things wrong with this game. The evasion mechanic, the stamina mechanic, the knockdown ailment, what else? The combat being locked into animations is fucking awful in this game. There's just so many things wrong. And that's not to say I don't like the game. I honestly, I love this game. I really, really do, but I'm not going to sit here and suck this game's cock. I'm going to tell you how it is, and this game's combat is kind of icky. It's kind of icky, and it needs a little bit more work done to it. I mean, whether it happens or not, I really don't care. I mean, of course I do care, but I feel like the combat probably will not change unless the majority of the community is going to kind of say, hey, these are issues. The stamina in this game is fucking pitiful, especially I thought it was bad for my ranger, but after playing my Zerker for a little bit, it's so bad on my Zerker because there's a short delay before your stamina regenerates, and you only get one dodge before your character, and then before your character needs to regen a little bit more stam to do another dodge, and there's that short delay, which is just so ridiculous. It is so bad. And then it doesn't help that when you're doing combos and doing attacks, there are times when you can roll out of your animations, but in addition to most of the time you not having the stamina to roll out of to get out of the way, there's also times when I do have the stamina but I'm being locked into my animations, and it is just so fucking bad. It is just it is icky beyond. It's icky Vicky with a capital V, capital I and a capital V. It's icky Vicky. Spread the word. But yeah, I really hope the developers hopefully they do something about this, and hopefully they actually do something right with the dungeons. I understand why they went kind of with this more chaotic route with the dungeon grouping system, but it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks being a ranged DPS and having aggro on you, and then not being able to do what you're supposed to do in that ranged DPS. It's fucking stupid. Now I know in this game every class can DPS, but at the same time it would be nice if Priest could do a little bit more healing, because I wasted a shit ton of my potions in here, like a lot of my potions. It would be nice if, Zerkers and Crusaders did have that, maybe had that option. If they wanted to really do some tanking, they could really do some tanking. It would be maybe for Zerkers, when they pop their rage, maybe they can, maybe they get increased aggro, and maybe they get also increased defense. I don't know, like something to really kind of maybe just help things be less stupid. And I'm putting that very lightly, because there are some things I would love to say very vulgar about some of these mechanics, but yeah, I know that my opinion isn't going to be a majority of the community's opinion, and I know that a lot of people are probably going to tell me that I am wrong and that you don't know what you're talking about, and people are going to say, oh, the system, there's nothing wrong with the system, but there totally is. But that's, opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has one. Opinions are also like eyeballs. Almost everyone has them. Some people don't have eyeballs. I've met people like that. Nice people. But yeah, so far I am enjoying the game. Right now my archer is almost level 22. I'm gonna be doing a dungeon today, and 21, and I'll be doing a dungeon today. No, I think I said almost 22. And I'll be doing a dungeon today, and that'll probably push me to 22. Let's see, what else? I've been playing my Zerker as well. I've been having a lot of fun with my Zerker. I really wish I would have just made Zerker like I originally wanted to. But I was like, nah, I really like archers. I really like archers in MMORPGs, but the archer in this game just doesn't really feel all that good. I feel like archers in this game have maybe it's just me, maybe it's just because I'm relying too much on looking at damage numbers, but I feel like when I'm like a certain distance away, I'm not actually hitting the enemy, and I don't know if that's the case or if damage numbers just aren't popping up for it. I don't know, but if that's the case, holy shit, like Rangers are probably more of a mid-range class. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. But I want to try out a couple more classes. I do have a mage, and I do have a crusader, and then I'm going to be buying another character slot thing from the Lumina shop, so I can make a priest, because I really want to make an Ippen priest. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm sick and tired of maybe it's just because I'm sick and tired of being bullied by Ippins in PvP, in World PvP. I'm just sick of World PvP in general. I will be making a video about that because I hate forced World PvP. I think it is the most garbage system in any game, especially in a game that doesn't give you the option of PvP or PvE servers. But yeah. So we'll talk about that eventually. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. I know I kind of went on a little bit of a tangent longer than I originally wanted to, but that's really all I had to say. Honestly, if I were to give this game a rating, I will have a first impressions video. I would give this game probably about a 6 out of 10, maybe 7 out of 10. Like I said, the gameplay, the combat kind of just feels still just kind of doesn't really do it for me, and I want to actually take the time to apologize for that. I know I kind of jumped the gun on that one. I mean, the combat definitely has improved, and it's definitely better than what it used to be, but I think the developers can definitely just do a whole lot better. So yeah, but yeah, guys, I think that's really all I have to say. Also, I didn't realize that this dungeon was kind of inspired by Hell's Kitchen, because Infernal Kitchen, Hell's Kitchen, and then the final boss is a rat named Ramsey. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But yeah, guys, so thank you all so much for watching. Please enjoy the rest of the video. If you guys haven't, go follow me on Twitch. I have been streaming a lot since Bless Unleashed has since it came out, so would really appreciate the support there. And then also, if you guys want to support the channel in any way, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. You don't have to. I mean, I don't give a fuck. It's your finger. Do with it whatever you want. I mean, I don't want to know what you're gonna do with it, but you know, if you want, it wouldn't mean a lot to me if you get that sub button. But like I said, you don't have to. But enough of that. I'm going off again. I'm so sorry. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.